Hey guys, welcome back to another Airsoft Station video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Elite Force G36 Competition Series AEG that we currently have available. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. The main reason that we're going to be doing this video is I kind of wanted to touch base on a couple different guns that we currently have available that are really great for beginners that are not AKs or M4s. I know there are a lot of you out there that kind of look to our content for, what's a really good gun to buy if I'm a beginner and different things like that. And most of the time if you at least come into the store, if I talk to you online or if you call in, I'm going to tell you go for an AK or go for an M4. However, there are other options currently available to you that you can use that are great for beginners that are not AKs or M4s. So in today's series, we have the G36 Competition Series by Elite Force. Now, this is going to have a version 3 gearbox like an AK. However, it is going to have a couple different parts to it that are different, i.e. the hop-up unit and how the motor system, the motor cage works. So the G36 is a German-designed assault rifle, basically, that we have in Airsoft. And it's a very awesome option. It was originally came off of the G3. And I know if you ever look back, if you ever go through any of our old listings on the website, you'll see that JG actually made G3s. And then kind of like right around the 90s, the G36 got cool. So now we have the G36. So what does the Airsoft gun have? Why do I want it? Why is it cool? Well, it's cool because the entire gun's made out of polymer. Most AKs you're gonna find on the market, metal, wood, even some M4s, metal. The G36 is entirely polymer. So if you're looking for a lightweight weapon platform that you can use, definitely go for the G36, definitely worth it. It is extremely compact. You can fold the stock if you'd like for extra space if you have a small gun bag, or if you decide you're gonna rock it CQB, you can totally do that. Feel free, go for it. I might judge you a little bit, but that's fine. Sorry. So internally the gun does have, like I said, version 3 gearbox. Overall FPS is going to be roughly about 350 to 315, so 315 to 350 FPS. The overall barrel length, the inner barrel is going to be 247 millimeters, so it's a little bit shorter inner barrel length than the standard 10.5 inch M4 that you would find. Like I said, this is going to be a great alternative to anybody that doesn't want an AK or an M4. Most of the time the batteries go in the upper handguard. So on this one, it does go up at front here. So you're gonna wanna try and find, for instance, for this guy, you're not gonna wanna use LiPos with it. You're gonna wanna stick to the nickel metal hydride batteries. So you're gonna wanna go for the block style battery on this to make sure that it fits up in the handguard okay. The hop-up can be accessed by pulling the charging handle. This is an ambidextrous charging handle, so it can go either both ways, which is nice. You rack it back, and it's going to give you access to your hop-up unit. This hop-up unit is going to be unique for the G36, so if you are looking for aftermarket parts, you're going to have to look not for a version 3 or a version 2 hop-up. You're going to have to look for like an actual G36 hop-up unit. As for the magazines, this one comes with a nice 400 round high capacity magazine. So that means it's gonna have the windy wheel on the bottom and everything like that. And you are gonna have to get G36 mags. It doesn't take M4 mags, you'll have to use G36 mags. We do have high caps or mid caps currently available. I also have heard on the market that they do actually make drum mags for it as well. Have not seen one of those come into the shop, but I know that they're out there. Now, this is also gonna be one of the only guns at this price point that you're gonna find that is actually ambidextrous. Like purely ambidextrous. As a lefty, it does have the safety, fire selector, the charging handle, and you can even argue that because of the way the magazine release is designed, kind of like an AK underneath it, you can argue that the gun is fully ambidextrous, which is very nice if you are a lefty shooter. Now, moving on to rail space on this. You are going to get a full rail on top here that is going to be perfect for any type of optic. I'd probably recommend a red dot sight if you're just a new starter. Definitely want to go for a red dot sight. I don't think this gun really has the range to really kind of justify a scope. Range-wise, you're probably looking at 150 feet max with this bad boy. Overall space for lights and grips, you get 3 rails. You get 1 on the bottom, 2 on the sides. This would be perfect for lasers, flashlights, and then on the bottom you have plenty of space for an angled foregrip or a foregrip, whatever you'd like to do. Can you put a grenade launcher on there? I think you'd be kind of a madman, but you could totally pull it off if you really wanted to. So overall, I think this is a really awesome AEG that we currently have available. Let's go ahead and run a chrono test to see what the actual chronograph says about the FPS, and we can do a rate of fire test with 9.6 as well. All right, in closing, guys, we really appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. And before we go ahead and close this video, we want to go ahead and have you make sure to go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be part of our notification squad so that you see video every time we post one. In closing, this is going to be a really great option for anybody that does not want an M4 or an AK. If you are a lover of anything German, if you're a lover for some kits that are a little bit out there, if you're a lover of CQB or just anything unique, this is probably going to be the perfect gun for you, and I highly recommend it. This has been Anthony, and we really appreciate you watching our content, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.